Alright, so for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Milwaukee 48, 22, 29, 21 multi-bit nut driver, or a 6-in-1 nut driver. Now this is Milwaukee's answer to Klein's 7-in-1 nut driver that had the socket that could hold a bit on top, but this is Milwaukee's answer to that. So like most of some of the Milwaukee tools out there, especially their screwdriver and their reaming tool, their multi-bit screwdriver, I should say, the handle is kind of the exact same. You got the nice Milwaukee logo on there, which has some nice rubber molding on it, and then you do have a warning right here. That's, it's not insulated, it's not going to protect you from shock, and you want to make sure you wear your safety glasses. And then you got a Milwaukee logo right there that is just part of the plastic molding there on the handle. And then you have your identifier, so if you had this with a bunch of other different tools in your tool bag, you could identify that this is the multi-bit nut driver. Now, just like the Klein version, this one is impact rated. So we'll go ahead and take that guy out there, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the bits that you get for this guy. So you do get a 1/4 and 5/16, you do get a 3/8 and a 7/16, and a 1/2 inch and a 9/16. Now, one thing that Milwaukee did that kind of changed the way or that's a little bit different than the Klein version is they added this little lip right here so that the socket can't go past that, and or you can't slide a socket up towards to it, even though this socket pretty much locks in place. You can't slide that socket towards that bit and knock it off, and the bits just kind of pull off fairly easy, and they are impact rated, so if you didn't want to have this handle, you could just chuck this guy into your impact and they will survive. But as you can see, they come off of that shaft relatively easy. They're held in by a ball detent right there. And now these are your tiny little sockets that you do get, and like I said before, these are your 1/4, 5/16, and they are color coded, which is nice, which they pretty much match up with the other colors that you see with the nut drivers. So there is your socket right there. It looks fairly nice. And that guy, like I said, just kind of clips onto there. And you can kind of see that ball detent kind of pop through the little springs that are on the tool, which I'm assuming help lock the socket on there. And then you have your 3/8 and your 7/16 socket right here. Both color coordinated, which is nice. And again, it'll just lock onto that guy real easy. You can pull it off real easy as well, and you clip it on there. So that's your 3/8 and your 7/16, and then you have your 1/2 inch and your 9/16. Now, I believe on the Klein version of the tool, I did do a review of that here on my channel. I believe that version stops at 1/2 inch. But you get I believe you get 11/32, where this one goes past 1/2 inch and you get 9/16, but you don't get 11/32. And again, it's some nice sockets right there. So if you had some stuff that you needed to use your impact driver on, or you wanted to use the handle on, you could do that, and they all fit relatively nicely there. And you do have a magnet there on the end, so if you had a screw or something you wanted to hold on to and not have to worry about holding on to that and the tool, you can utilize that magnet, and they pretty much slide relatively easy on the rail that they provide you with. So that is a great feature. Now, like I said, they are impact rated. The locking mechanism is a little bit, it's just kind of okay. It doesn't really want to lock into place. Easy, you can see it moves around relatively easy. So there is that to note. Now, another thing to note is this handle. Unlike the Klein version of this tool, this is not a quick insert. You can't just go and insert the bit into there. You have to move that collet, and I will demonstrate that right here. So you can see that is as far as you can push it into the tool right there until you adjust that collet and lock that guy into place. So that's one thing to note that's a little bit different from the Klein version of this tool. I'm thinking about doing a comparison between the Milwaukee and the Klein here in the future. But that's pretty much it for this multi-bit nut driver, their 6-in-1 nut driver from Milwaukee Tools. You're going to pretty much find it, I believe it is located by the electrical section in your local Home Depot. I don't think I've seen it in just the standard tool section at Home Depot. You're going to have to go over to the electrical section and go by the electrical tools to find this guy. And if you are unsure if your store has it in stock, or you're just not sure which aisle it is located in at your local Home Depot, just go on their app or their website And it'll tell you if the tool is in stock or not, and it will also show you a map where it is going to be located in the store and exactly what bay it'll be in. So with that being said, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Like I said, thinking about doing a comparison between this and the Klein in the future. So if that's something you guys want to see, please feel free to let me know. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. But as always, that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching.